What's up, YouTube? This is AfroJoeTCG, and today I want to talk to you guys about this ban list thing that's been going around the entire community lately. People are upset. It's been a little bit over 6 months, going on 7, and we still haven't had a ban list. And I just want to share with you guys my thoughts on why there isn't a ban list yet, and a little bit of how I feel about it and when I think it'll be released. So, if you go back around 2 years ago, Konami posted an article stating back when we had the quarterly ban list, so every 3 months we had a ban list, and it was temporary, lasted about a year or two. However, they stopped, and the reason why they stopped was announced in the article 2 years ago. In the article, I'm about to summarize, they pretty much said that originally the ban lists were 6 months apiece, so we got a ban list twice a year. They decided to make the ban list 4 times a year, so we'll have more times to hit cards and get rid of key threats faster, and hopefully have a more balanced game and more balanced ban list. Fair enough. However, in order to do that, they put themselves on a specific date schedules in order to do this. So they had to do it January 1st, April 1st, July 1st, and I believe September 1st. And this put them on a very tight schedule as for product release dates, event release dates, things of that nature. They also had to hit cards that were going to be relevant not because of what they have done already, but because of what they'll do in a future set, and they didn't like doing that. So as a result, they ended up not having a specific date for the ban list anymore, saying that they'll hit whenever they feel it's necessary and when it's the right time. And I'm fine with that, because I'd rather have someone spend time creating a quality ban list that is good and effective rather than pulling one out their butt after like every 3 months, and it's not one that any of the community is acceptable with. So I'm personally fine with them taking time, but I'm sure a lot of people would be as well. But people are still wondering, it's been 6-7 months, this is going on 7, this is even longer back when we were doing the 6-month ban list change, and you're correct. However, I do want to say patience is a virtue, and I do believe Konami does have a reason for doing this, and allow me to explain why. But before then, I want you guys to notice. So if you notice, our ban list was updated in August, and as you can tell, it's as the time of me recording this video, it's March 2nd. So it's definitely been over 6 months. It's going on 7. And if you look before then, the list was updated in April, and this was about 4.5 months with time difference. So I'm going to round up to 5 for math's sake. So again, this is more proof showing that they aren't doing the quarterly ban list thing anymore. Now, what I wanted to show you guys was the reason why I think Konami is not going to post the ban list quite yet is because of these. So pay attention to the dates. If you notice, specifically April 8th through the 9th is YCS Denver, Colorado. And this is a very key date to me, because if you think about it, Konami usually releases a ban list either within the last week and a half of a month, or the very first week of a month. So it's probably going to be released sometime right after YCS Guatemala, so probably like the 20th or 21st, or at latest April 1st. And here's my reasoning. So if you hit it, so if you bring the ban list out the last week of March or the beginning of April, you give Zodiacs and Edelons by extension their month and a half reign or freedom to pretty much see them at full power and see how far the decks go, and gives Konami a valid reason and enough time to justify and figure out which cards need to be hit. Whether you need to hit Terratop, whether you have to hit Invoker, whether you need to hit Rat, so on and so forth, and to see where the decks actually stand after their full powered month, because we're not going to get another set release that's going to be game changing up until probably Maximum Crisis, which isn't going to even be out officially till May or April if we go to a sneak peek. But because of this is why I feel like end of March and April be best, because if you hit the deck around then, you'll give everybody about 2 weeks, a week and a half to 2 weeks to prepare for the YCS Denver, which will be the first major event with a new ban list. Then you'll be able to go on for a few weeks up until Maximum Crisis, which will most likely have a whole new set of regionals just for this huge set release. And that will give all the new upcoming regionals a new ban list to play with as well. You'll also have a new ban list for a YCS Pittsburgh, giving you 2 YCSs in America at least with the new ban list. And then if you do timing wise, you'll have 3 months straight up until Nats, because usually Nats is in June or early July. So you'll have all of April, all of May, and all of June with the new ban list. And then you'll have either end of June or early July where Nationals comes to play, and you'll have the list for Nationals. And the list probably won't be updated again till around August, which is probably when the first regionals will be happening, either late August or early September. So I'm going to say around mid-August is when they'll update the deck. Not the deck, I'm sorry, the ban list. And this sounds about right, because if you count the months, April, May, June, July, August, that's about 4.5 to 5 months. And if you take a look at the previous ban lists, all their updates have usually been within the 4 to 5 month period for the most part. So I feel like mathematically that's a pretty good estimation as to saying when the ban list will be. And I'd personally be fine with that, because again, since they'll be able to hit Zodiacs more effectively, they'll be able to hit the key cards that might be a problem, or if Eidolons become a big problem, they'll be able to handle that deck effectively as well, seeing as the deck has had at least a month to be able to play at full power, and plenty of people know, including Konami side and the player side, what is the big problems in those decks. So that's sort of my foresight and my thoughts on the whole ban list thing. I'm personally fine waiting for a good ban list to come. I gave my reasons as to why they did it. I also pretty much gave you guys my predictions on when the ban list is going to be released. So that pretty much concludes my entire video. There's pretty much nothing else I have to say. So like I said, thank you guys for watching. AfroJoeTCG here. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. If you liked the video, comment in the comment section down below what you guys think about this whole ban list situation. If you like it, if you don't like it, if you guys think my thoughts or predictions are accurate, if you think they're just out the ballpark in general. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.